Hey everyone, it's Flying Anchors, and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, I have my sound somewhat worked out, so you guys can at least hear me with a mic instead of having to read text across the screen. Um, I wish I had some more War Thunder footage, but I've been grinding out things lately. The F-86 F-30, which is the Japanese Self-Defense Force Saber, and the HE-162A and the BF-109K4 is what I have, the planes I've been trying to unlock. And I just haven't recorded anything much. So, but today, look at Minecraft for PC. Um, the creeper is a spy, of course. So, I played Minecraft before on the 360, but I didn't really get into it too much. I had a little survival world, and I had a basic hut made of dirt, um, and I had a crafting table and a furnace, and whenever I wanted to eat, I would just hunt things. So I didn't really have a farm, or I didn't really, what I'm trying to say, I didn't get that far into Minecraft, I guess. Um, if you think of it as a story progression, as far as skill. So, oh, okay. Spawned at what I was currently working on, the dojo, at some point. So when I got Minecraft for the PC recently, and I haven't played around with it too much until dojo. This is a building spot for said future dojo, but not much interesting building. Go to something that is by flying, because I haven't figured out how to build minecarts yet. So that's something for me to work on. And I don't even know if a minecart can go up that steep a hill, even if the powered rails work how I think they do. Ah, chicken. Alright, keep going just a little bit. We'll get to that in a minute. And we'll start here with the train station. Or not, well, yeah. That's what I'm calling it, the train station. Even though technically it's just a minecart station. Oh, come inside. Inside, nice, little spacious. To the dojo, which we just came from, that's not completed. I wanted to build kind of like a big role-playing adventure that was also optional to play at the same time. So if you were on a big server and you wanted to make your own adventure along with some friends, to do it that way. But as well as putting in a personal house, which I haven't begun to work on yet. So this is the ticket booth station for the dojo. Inside, simulate a seat. You stand here at the window. for actually handing things over. Maybe break the one of the iron bars for when playing. But when they come through with payment, just pull the lever, the block will slide down, and you can go through. And the other side works the same way. Well, here we go. And the way it works is we've got a sticky piston back here, and it's holding a block of redstone. This is in the on position. To another sticky piston that's also holding a block of redstone. So when you throw the switch, those both pull back, and this third sticky piston holding the block up, preventing people from going through, will drop down. So basic redstone crafting, I guess. I know you guys have spotted that big gray thing in the corner, but we'll save that for last, because that's probably the favorite thing I've done on this world so far. So then we have Rivers Point Junction, which is, it's a bit cheesy, but it's the name of the train station, if you will, to the Plains Village. See, Rivers Point Junction meets at Winding River, or stream, whatever you want to call it. And these work a little bit differently in design. I mean, they still use the sticky pistons and the redstone blocks, but so far as the lever placement, I built this one a bit smaller. So, and if you notice, if you're standing here and you're exploring by yourself, you don't want to destroy stuff, you can stand right on front from the opposite block from either side and hit the lever. So, go over that. Then simulate flying, moving along the minecart at very mediocre speed. May want to tunnel this in all the way through in the future. I may think about doing that. At least for the part that's very close to the ground, because creepers. So you spawn it in here. Sign for the Plains Village, which is just your standard Minecraft village that I stumbled upon. So I thought I would make it part of the adventure. And I walled it in, and I filled it with a bunch of torches just to keep the monsters out, particularly the zombies, because I did have a survival world in the past where I came upon this village in the desert, and my first night in the village, the zombies attacked, and I lost all my villagers, and it became a ghost village, which I thought wasn't very fun. And I could have gone in creative and spawned more villagers. I didn't think about it at the time, so I could do this too, but I'm just tired of coming in here to try and work, and you have a million zombies pounding on the door making a ruckus. So the street is laid out right now in a 8 pattern. For the most part, a very blocky 8 pattern. Just very basic. And hopefully at some point add a lot of buildings in these grassy parts. Maybe even expand the wall a bit and put a harbor in along there. We'll see. Some ideas I'm just throwing around. so they last. And hopefully there's going to be a couple more junctions that go different places here. So these aren't going to be the only two. And then this was actually the first thing I did in the game. The landing platform. Originally this was going to be my house, which is why it's all made out of oak wood planks, bottom layer. And I was going to have it sit kind of like a big platform. This main platform was going to be 1 block high off the ground, sitting on blocks at the 4 corners. But then it was going to have tunnels underneath it and everything, and that, to me, that would have looked weird, because you would have been about here, and through some parts of the house you could see all the way through, and other parts you couldn't. So I decided to change that up a bit. And so 1, 2, 3, and hovering over 3, I made an Osprey. Which I think turned out, for the most part, pretty good. The shape, I know it's not perfect, but I think it's close enough for the time being. I can go back, I can work in some more details later. Especially doing this off memory. Which actually, I think, yeah, those rotors will hit the... yeah, so I'm going to have to go back and, maybe rework it a little, but it just looks really cool for now. Here, so... we'll not go in, we'll do it the survival way. So on the platform, go up the ladder. You have the crew compartment in the back. Simulate seating. You open the door and cart. So as part of the adventure, this was where I wanted basically start out, which is why you have your iron armor, couple diamond pickaxes, a diamond sword, bow and arrow, some bread, some egg, some fleece, and then some iron ingots for you to do with what you wish. So you start out, you get all your basic armor, your tools, your weapons, and then you just go from there. And then up here to the cockpit. So just a basic lever. It doesn't do anything. Might figure out some way to make it do something in the future. Maybe set up an arrow shooter beneath it and shoot arrows. Even though that's not what it really does, but nice view. So you come back here. I made a little pool that you can jump into. And there's a little riddle there. And all I'm going to say on that riddle is that it's between the sign and the ladder. So, like I said, this is supposed to be early in the adventure. You can climb up here. I misjudged it 1 block off. So there's this little platform. The iron bars keep you from back up here to 1. And the last thing to show you guys before we go is the skin. Oh, this was one of my little pet peeves about playing 360 version of Minecraft, is that you either had to buy packs or you could use the default pack. Um, there was a free one that came out that gave you some skins, but it didn't have the level of content. So in the PC version, I'm glad you can just go to minecraftskins.com and you can download and you can try out other people's skins. And right now, and I think I'm going to rock this one for a while, is a title of it is a Bearded Halo Marine. And I'll put the link for this one in the description. This one is by Tails21848. I think it's really cool. Got some nice detail. Oop. Wrong button. F5. Yep. Oh, that's right. You can go in here and we'll show the hat off. Show what it looks like. So he's got black hair and a brown beard. Alright, so I think that wraps it up for now. Leave a comment in the description if there's things I need to work on in the future, such as maybe my voice doesn't sound loud enough. I need to play around with mic settings anymore, or some more. And like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.